Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video, we are just going to check out a new feature. This is a new PvP feature, and I recommended this for a long time. I have been asking for it and asking for it and asking for it, and finally, thank you, devs. Thank you to all of the Omni Dream team over there. They've put up with my persistent nagging for this type of mode for a very long time. It was one of the reasons that another contributor left. Primarily because they could not do this within the actual game itself. But now it is here. So let me just show you, in case you aren't aware. We'll dive in and go and have a fight. So here I've got my friends list. As you can see, I've currently got 32 out of 54 friends. If you do see me, I probably will have space left. I blacklisted a couple of these bot accounts, but we want to go ahead and add friends. We can have a look through, and and just scroll through and find people that we recognize, find people that we know, or you can enter a player ID name up here. Or ID or name up here. You can also go to, say for example, you jump into your guild, and I want to, am I already friends? I think I already am. Yep, already friends. Acreon. No, so let's go ahead. Players friend list is full. Shame. Might need to clear it out. But if you do want to go ahead and jump into the guild, add all of your friends, and then what you can do is we jump into our friends list here, and say for example, if I wanted to go ahead and challenge Sit, I would click on Sit's picture, click on battle, and now we have a new mode, or a duel type. So the way that you do that, again, you click on the icon of the player, and I think this works with just about anybody. So if I jumped into world chat, hold up, jump into world chat, and I wanted to challenge Heroth here, I can just jump in and I can click and I can go ahead and fight them. So you don't even need to be friends with the person to fight them. You can even share the battle results after. So let's go ahead and challenge Sit, because apparently he's just found the channel. So hello Sit, we've been friends for quite some time. As you can see, he's in my guild, Guild Real World. Fun times, solo guild, no affiliations with anybody else, not really. I know a couple of the other guild captains and guild leaders, but that's about it. So if we want to go ahead and challenge him and test his mettle, can jump into solo duel. As you can see, I've been testing out Hey Kate in this particular lineup, so let's jump in and let's see how well we can perform. So as you can see, we are battling. This is a solo duel, so this is 1v1. You have one team here, and I believe this is pulled from from the arena data. So let me show you that in just a second. This lineup here for you will be the team that you are on defense with in that particular mode. There's also a duo mode as well. The duo mode we can jump into in just a second, but I believe that comes from your Yggdrasil teams as well. So yep, we hopefully should. Yep, so our Stranger is down, we get our max HP increases, Aphrodite will pop off. And as you can see, yep, Aphrodite doing the business, stealing it, down to 1, a miss again, shame, but we won. Now, there are no points for this mode. You don't gain any rewards during duel mode. That is something that I pressed for. I said I don't want any sort of reward. I don't want anything to do with getting resources or building up my teams or gaining points or it being competitive. This is purely for two purposes. The first purpose is to test new teams. If you have a new unit that you think might be good, but you don't want to go and spend arena attempts, you don't want to go and spend time in Yggdrasil, or if Yggdrasil is offline for those couple of hours at the end, you can go ahead and test out your teams this way instead. There are full stats pages for the battle, so you get damage, healing, and damage taken as well. And then you can go ahead and share the results anywhere you want. So if I wanted to share with Sit, I could go ahead private and I can message Sit here. As you can see, he is online currently, so, or she, I don't know. But it takes you back to this screen. So as you can see, there is no reward for it. All you get is a very consistent way of testing your units. Now, I am sorry, Sit, we're going to have to fight again, just to show off all of the different modes. So as you can see, Duel, this is the lineup that you run in Foggy Coliseum. As you can see, not Foggy Coliseum, in the Yggdrasil. So as you can see, I've been testing out Hecate in Yggdrasil on challenges. So on my actual Yggdrasil, the team is different on my defense. So if somebody were to attack me, they'd be able to see the Yggdrasil teams that I'm running for this week. So very strong, very powerful way of testing these for free. I absolutely love it. Now, Pentaduel. Pentaduel is something that we were asking for last season, and they've implemented it for this season. I think they've done a really, really fantastic job. Well done to the devs for getting this in there. I know a lot of people were asking for a place to go and test their seasonal synergies out. So as you can see here, I did a short on this particular team and how to go ahead and or how to go about testing it. I have since gained more power in seasonal content, so I could go ahead and test the Ethereals team now. And I have been testing out various different setups and lineups for this season. And I think this is going to be so useful in determining which are the strongest of the lineups over the course of the season, and especially in this week. Your resets for your Hope Tree are free. Yes, you heard that right. The resets for the Hope Tree are completely free this week. Free resets available for the first 7 days of the season, 5 days left to get as much testing in as possible. So as you can see, I've been testing my Ethereals, I've been testing my Dooms. Let's go ahead, reset, get my 24 points back. I've not put anything into seasonal mode yet because I've not touched the Seraphic Court. I'm saving up my attempts for that. Now, if I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to test out Mystifiers, for example, I could test out this side. We do it this way. So, yep, we spend a point here. I'm going to spend a point here. And then I have to spend a point here as well in order to level up. So you go up and it's quite staged. This. So if I were to test out the Banish mechanic and see how good the Banish mechanic really is, I would go this way and I could power these up as far as I can go. And we can keep going and going. And as you see, I'm up to 4 out of 5 energy, 3 out of 5 for Banish and 3 out of 5 for corrode damage. And then if I want to reset again, I jump out, reset, confirm, get all of these points back. I jump back into Ethereals or I go into Glorians and I want to test out Grace of Hunters and how powerful that is. I can. So we go through here, etc, etc. And then what I would do, if once I've chosen in this particular slot, I would use all of my points up for these levels. And then, yeah, so as you can see, up to 4 out of 5 for all of these, got exactly the same amount of points. But it is a way to test out all of your teams and what teams I've got to run the strongest. So I budge over here, click on Friends, jump in. Let's go ahead, challenge Sit again. And then I jump into here, click on Pentaduel. And then I would build a Mystifiers team. I would build a Mystifiers team or a Glorians team, whichever one I'm testing out. And I would run it against this first team or whoever you want to run it against. You can if you've got somebody who's exceptionally stronger than you. You run it against them just to see how effective your team setup is, how effective it works with the perks that you've got from that Hope Tree. Loads of room for testing this time round. So really good tool, fantastic. Thank you again to the devs for this excellent new mode. This will be here for the rest of time now. So having this available, even solo duel, we are able to test these teams out and against very strong opponents as well. It's not like we have to go into the World Arena, for example, or the Arena, and we have to face very, very low tier players, or we have to pay for the privilege to attack, and you might not always get a strong opponent that you can test your metal against effectively. So again, thank you very much, devs, for implementing this. It is one of my new favorite tools to use for testing, for creating new teams, for developing strategies. Really, 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 really appreciate it. So yeah, that's it from me. Just a quick update. Thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you have a fantastic day.